Hey YouTubers, this your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my latest movie review on the newest Disney Plus original movie, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and this time it is an animated movie, which I'm glad it is. And let me tell you, this movie was spot on pretty good, and I'm glad they went this direction and making the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie an animated movie, because this animated movie is way more different than the live action movie. But it still tells the story of Greg Heffley, who is trying to make it through middle school along with his best friend Rowley. And let me tell you, I love how they honestly retold this movie and made sure they had it done correctly in an animated version. And now let's get on to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. The one positive is that how they legit made sure to make Greg Heffley an interesting character and not aged him, because in the live action Diary of Wimpy Kid movies, Greg, the actor that played Greg, he honestly got older, and I think, and in my opinion, they shouldn't have not made the character older. But in this animated movie, I'm glad that they honestly chose to make this character stay the same age, because if they didn't, the movie would have been bland and boring. Another positive is that the animation for this movie is spot on perfect, and knowing that they honestly are making sure that this animated movie is something that everyone is going to enjoy. Everyone is going to enjoy and have like a fun time watching it as well. Definitely, this is definitely worth checking out. And the animation itself was spot on perfect, and seeing them bring back the same characters from like the live action movie is perfect, because knowing that this time I think Fox learned from their mistakes and made sure to make this an animated movie that, again, people are going to enjoy and have a fun time watching. I legit had fun watching this movie, and seeing it animated was a blast. In my opinion, I know people who are still fans of the live action Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, but once you see this one, you'll see that this movie was hands down worth watching. Trust me, you don't want to miss this movie. Another positive I can tell you is that there's also a bunch of hilarious jokes that honestly you'll laugh and have a fun time with. And I can tell you this much, I did laugh on some of the parts of the movie that were interesting and appealing. And when you honestly watch this movie, you'll see that this movie is just perfect and has a bunch of interesting jokes in it as well, like I said before. And I apologize if I'm repeating myself. I deeply apologize. And that's it for the positives. On to the negative. The one negative I have for this movie is that some of the characters that we seen in the live action movie didn't really appear in this movie, like Patty and a few other people that I can't name right now didn't appear in this movie. But it could have been better if they did show like some of the characters from like the live action movie in this movie, because that would have been really interesting and appealing to see. But again, instead they decided not to do that. So who am I to judge? But again, hopefully in the animated Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, hopefully we do get to see these characters that were in the live action movie in this animated sequel. I'm hoping that we do. And that's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. This movie is definitely just a fun time to watch. It's a fun time to watch and has a lot of interesting moments in this movie. And there's also like a really good message in this movie that you should always be there for your friend. You should always be there for your friend. Always be a good friend. And that's basically it. But still, a fun, interesting time with this movie. I am positive that everyone is going to enjoy this movie. Everyone is going to enjoy this movie, have a fun time watching this movie, and also you'll see that it's way better. Well, not way better than the live action movie, but it's somewhat up there with the live action movie. But seeing this animated was definitely worth it, because this is how they should have gone. Instead of making a live action movie, they should have made the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie animated, in my opinion. That's what they should have done in the first place. And that's it for my rant. On to the rating. I give the animated Diary of a Wimpy Kid a solid B+. Because I really did enjoy it. There was a lot of interesting, funny moments in this movie that I believe was worth seeing and having a blast checking out. Trust me. Again, guys, I can't talk today. I apologize. Again, guys, check this movie out. This is definitely a step up from the live action remakes, and you'll see that it's worth watching on Disney Plus if you have it. Check it out, have a fun time with it, and eat some popcorn while watching it, because this movie was a step up to the live action versions. Even if we didn't get the same characters that we saw in the live action movie, it's still worth checking out. But who knows? Maybe we'll see some of the characters in from the live action movie in the animated sequel. One never knows. So yes, definitely check out this movie. You'll have a fun time with it, and much more. And that's it for my review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.